Hey guys, it's Tyler Wood here from Coldwell Banker up in Big Bear Lake. Driving along Cove Drive here in Big Bear, which is one of the better lakefront streets in all of Big Bear. Got nice deep water along it and some nice quiet neighborhoods along Cove Drive here. So I wanted to talk today real quick about a question that came out yesterday from a seller, and that question was buyer's loan approval or loan approval in general. We had to get a second appraisal on the property, and the buyer or the seller said, well, I thought the buyer was approved. So it sparked this video here. Whenever you're talking about loan approval or buyer's loan approval or loan approval when buying a property, I think there's two parts to that you have to keep in mind. One is the buyer. The buyer, are they approved? Are they approvable for the loan? Do they make enough money? Do they have enough good credit? Do they have enough assets, so forth, to get the loan? I think that's the part that most people understand. The second part, though, which is just as important, is the property approved. Does the property get approved for the loan? And so what does that mean? Well, obviously the first thing is going to be appraisal. Is the property going to appraise? And in this market, it's tougher. It's tougher because the values are coming in a lot lower. So is the property going to appraise? That's questionable sometimes. On properties in my area, if it's a big loan, say $1 million or more, generally speaking, the lender is going to get more than one appraisal. So that's one part of the property having to be approved. A second part would be, the title report, the title insurance on the property. Is the property insurable? Does the lender like the title report? Are there things on the title report that the lender doesn't like? For example, an easement that goes across the property. Maybe the lender doesn't want to see that on there. That comes up every now and then, not that often, but that's another part of getting the property approved. Homeowners insurance. Can you get homeowners insurance? If you can't get the insurance, then it may not be, you may not be able to get the loan because the lender is going to require that. So that's another part. And the last part, and I'm sure there's others, but one of the last things that comes up is the condition of the property. Is the property condition approvable by the lender? The biggest thing that I've seen come up is roofs. Sometimes roofs are damaged, they need repair work, and the lender won't approve the loan until the property, the roof is fixed. So things to keep in mind if you're selling a property and you have a buyer on your property. Just because the buyer is approved, make sure that your property is going to be approved. And you can do some maintenance work to help with that, price it correctly to help on the appraisal, and try to make sure there's no funky title issues going on with the property. But some things to keep in mind there about loan approval. If you have any questions or you want to add some comments to this discussion, feel free to add them below. Again, it's Tyler Wood from Coldwell Banker up here in Big Bear Lake. Thanks for listening.